Yo, man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Mickal, that's aka Mr. Sniper, man. In today's video, man, we got the video of the night Floyd Mayweather dismantled the future Hall of Famer, which is Canelo Alvarez. If you're new, man, hit that like button, subscribe, and share, man. We're far away to 540, man. But further ado, man, let's get in.
Right from the start.
He's gonna fight to the death because his heart.
You know, he's gonna go down in the Hall of Fame. That's one of the opponents I beat.
One of the exciting young stars of boxing today.
Fight fans, welcome back.
Been fighting as a professional since the tender age of 15.
With another fight night comes another opportunity to appreciate a modern day legend before it's too late.
Undisputed versus undisputed.
A man who breaks the stigma despite
Canelo's
any
like
challenges, despite any controversy,
Did you hear anything about an investigation?
and despite his losses.
Yeah, he's frustrated.
After he lost to Floyd, that's when he got better. His defense got better, and that's when he became a way better boxer after that fight.
Remain today's face of boxing. However, it certainly hasn't been plain sailing for the pride of Mexico, as at one point it could have come crashing down. Here we look at the landscape, the build-up, and the mind game
Here's Canelo doesn't want to hold the belt.
of a night where Floyd almost ruined boxing's best-laid plans and mentally, physically dismantled a future Hall of
The
Famer.
blueprint is right there. Just look at it. I took it out of the vault and I handed it over to Canelo Alvarez.
Welcome to a Motivedia presentation.
Mother, we got the rim. Shut up. Mother, I am boxing.
You've been out there for a year. You're going to come back in. You got a good.
Don't most fighters go to also they be Golden Boys, Golden Boy, and then most of them leave. I think Canelo left, yeah, and I think Ryan Garcia is gonna leave too, though. If Ryan can somehow go to Floyd, bro, which I don't think will happen, get his defense better. Ryan has a talent to be one of the best boxers ever, bro. Of this generation, I'm being so serious, bro. If he works on his defense, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro,
Opponent this weekend. This is the first of a 6-fight deal. 36 isn't old, but in boxing terms, somewhat. Why agree to something of that length?
and Floyd was 36.
The boxing landscape at the back
Imagine a prime Floyd like 2007. Imagine not Floyd versus this Canelo. That'd be what?
end of 2013
Floyd is supposed to be TBE, and I want to fight the best.
was very, very different.
And I will be taking over from after this fight. It'll all be on pay-per-view.
The Klitschkos were refusing to budge at boxing's top table,
No chance Tony Thompson will get up from this.
but plenty of talents, young and old, were creating their own
Yes, and
blends
the
of
Cruz.
beautiful chaos.
No, it's just a bad idea to stand in front of Kovalev.
Rigondeaux had just outpointed Donaire in his 12th pro bout.
Shot by, oh my goodness.
They're trading punches now.
These are nuclear bombs they're trading.
Adrian Broner was still being touted as boxing's next big thing,
Since everybody think I'm picking my opponents, my next opponent, I'm gonna let y'all pick.
at least for a few more months.
Broner goes down for the first time.
That was over for him.
And at the other end of the scale, Manny had been out of the ring for 7 months after the Marquez knockout.
The result of the greatest one-punch knockout, I believe, in the history of boxing.
Meaning 30-0, Timothy Bradley was still regarded as second or third in most people's pound-for-pound lists.
I'll fight all these guys, man. I got skills, and I believe in my skills, and I believe in myself.
All impressive. But the distant thuds of a 31-year-old Golovkin were making more noise than any other. And after beating Matthew Macklin in one of his most devastating and intimidating victories so far,
Those are the punches you don't get up from. You can count to 100. Matthew Macklin is not getting up.
the boxing world was running out
If
of
you like that, you do know them punches hurt. Come on now, you for sure know them punches hurt. Like that, you grab what?
challenges.
People knew who you were, but now to make such an impact, you're becoming an instant celebrity overnight. People are gonna be talking about you now after a performance like this. You ready to wear that crown?
On the other hand, we heard rumors that Triple G knocked down or out one of the light heavyweight champions with a body shot.
In a sparring session.
Yeah, in a sparring session, but still it happened.
Middleweight threats were running dry, So Golovkin's hit list needed to extend beyond the confines of the 160-pound weight class.
There's Golovkin out there. There's Chavez out there. Who would you like to fight next?
Up at super middle, the physicality and rigidity at Ward would have posed questions.
The sense that he'll do what it takes to win, to pull out a close fight.
He only knows one experience in the ring: winning.
And the resistance and chin of Carl Froch would have presented an unstoppable force versus...
What does this have to do with Floyd dismantling? What the hell does this shit got to do with?
This immovable object showcase.
People just look at my resume and they know I'll fight anybody. I've boxed everybody. Golovkin, he doesn't worry me. I fear no man.
Instead, in the other direction, it was the opportunity to see Floyd Mayweather finally take a loss.
You fight to beat me.
For someone to finally crack the blueprint.
I do everything better than every boxer.
That drew more and more question marks.
The biggest fight that you want, the fight that you want more than any other fight, is Floyd Mayweather Jr.
I thought he was really, straight up and down, no special effects. I don't knock him. He can't.
This is my dream. Seriously, this is my dream. This is a big present for me. This is business. Come on, guys, this is business.
Yep.
At this stage, Floyd was
He never
36.
got the fight, though.
He had already returned from a few bouts of inactivity, including a 2-month jail stint.
It was very, very rough for me, but, you know, I think that certain obstacles are put in your way for certain reasons, just to make you stronger.
But this time, with the birth of his new all-access features, Mayweather had well and truly committed to the bad guy role.
It's not a reality show, because a reality show is watered down. What I'm going to give you is all access, raw and uncut.
And in his transition from pretty boy to money, was making more noise and talking more trash than ever.
We're going to keep pressure on Mayweather. It's not going to work. The game plan is just come in and get your payday. Fucking dumbass. 44 steps to the plate and 44 will come up short. Guarantee that. I don't care what you do good. I do everything great.
Whilst Golovkin was still classed as an extremely high-risk, low-reward fight, the one that people really wanted, Mayweather-Pacquiao, had continued to stall since 2009.
Yeah, that they've been one of many Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao since 2009. We got to 2015. That time they were both old.
On the table right now, as we speak, is $125 million.
Every fight fan on the planet wants to know, will Manny ever fight Floyd Mayweather?
He's scared to death of Manny Pacquiao.
I mean, when it happened, Floyd won. So.
And so instead, the opportunity fell to a man who fit the narrative perfectly. A younger athlete with faster hands and a fresher engine, combined with that all-important sprinkle.
I think it's crazy how Canelo right here, he was young, but he was still good, but he wasn't really like experienced yet. But that's when he fought Floyd. After that fight, Canelo got better. But I'm surprised that 36-year-old Floyd won, bro. And like it was crazy how he beat Canelo, bro.
Of De La Hoya's saltiness.
Mayweather's got people that just want to see him lose. I'm going to be one of them that's going to take a deep breath and say, finally.
What Mayweather had lost over the years with brittle hands and an
Hold up. My fault, pause. You know, it's crazy how Floyd beat Oscar De La Hoya. In every Golden Boys that Floyd fought, he beat already. Tank beat Ryan Garcia. I'm trying to tell you, it's a cycle, bro.
aging body, he had certainly gained in experience and ring smarts.
Well, my dad is he's been upset with me lately, saying with my last 6 fights, he don't want me to take any punishment, so I need to tighten up with my defense. And I told him he's right.
And amidst the Nevada heat in his notorious doghouse gym, Floyd had perfected the art of old manning the young up-and-comers. That said, Oscar's new golden boy was no regular prospect.
He hit me with a left hook, and just the force of it, I just thought, Jesus Christ, what am I doing here?
Another unbeaten champion had already fallen victim to the Guadalajara native.
Trim hailing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico.
As the 23-year-old's power prevailed against a busy and gritty Austin Trout. Many saw Canelo as a bigger and stronger version of Miguel Cotto, whom Floyd had toiled with a year prior.
Outside the ring, inside the ring, real games. You're looking at a craftsman and a surgeon.
And now at 42-0.
Wait, but I think Miguel Cotto, I think, was Floyd. Then he said that was like the hardest. Like Miguel Cotto was like that though. I think he said that was like the hardest though, I think.
It looked like the perfect time for an elite level leap of faith.
What chance do you really give Canelo against Floyd in this fight?
In boxing, nobody stays undefeated.
I think when Floyd gets hit by Canelo, he'll realize right away that this is a little different animal that I'm in here with tonight.
He's not 25 anymore. He's not 30 anymore.
I give him a very good chance only because Floyd gives you a chance. And really, that's the best way to break it down is Floyd's greatest strength is also his greatest weakness. It's his defense.
The bright lights and spectacle of a Floyd Mayweather showdown meant more media, more eyes, and more pressure than ever before.
I think this is his first time to the big dance. I've been here, you know, for a very, very long time, and I know what it takes when it's a fight of this magnitude.
Something that no fighter, especially at this time, could really prepare for.
And come September 14th, it's the best versus the best.
He's never been involved in a promotion at this level. When he makes that long walk to the ring and the fans are screaming, then I think it's gonna hit him. It's like, oh, I'm fighting Floyd.
Hey.
Floyd, we don't have one today. Oh, you sure you want to take one with me, Austin? I'm f***ing with you, man. Come on.
And worse still, in that high-pressure environment where most...
You can tell them niggas do not like each other, bro. They don't. You can just tell they really don't, bro. I think they respect each other, but they don't really like each other, though.
Men crumble. Floyd wasn't just comfortable, he thrived.
One and only Floyd Mayweather.
When I fought Floyd Mayweather, I laid out the blueprint. Yes, they gave him the decision. They gave him the fight.
I got the whole team with us. The whole team.
He beat me, but the blueprint is right there. Just look at it.
Oscar tried to give Ricky Hatton the blueprint. Ricky Hatton lost. Shane Mosley, Ortiz, Robert Guerrero, they lost. Oscar would try to give
all Golden Boys, and they still lost.
Give Canelo the blueprint, and he will lose.
I took it out of the vault and I handed it over to Canelo Alvarez.
Go the other aisle. Canelo is such a big star, but he's never been on pay-per-view unless he was on my undercard. But he's such a big star. He's such a big star, Oscar.
If it was any reflection of how the fight might play out, Mayweather's verbal jabs were cleaner, snappier, and more effortlessly delivered.
You know what? You might well call me the Golden Boy, because I done beat everybody on your whole team.
I told you, he beat everybody on he already beat everybody on Golden Boy. He already do that. That one fight to Ortiz, I think when he headbutted Floyd and tried to say sorry, Floyd, like, come on now.
Todos tenemos nuestro tiempo, y este es el mío. In boxing, everybody has their time, and this is my time.
As the hero versus villain roles, alongside Oscar's personal vendetta, sat perfectly.
Piensa que todos los boxeadores lo tienen que esperar o se tienen que intimidar. A mí nadie me intimida.
Making for a historic, record-breaking build-up.
Almost $20 million worth of tickets sold in less than an hour.
Though Father Time waits for nobody, and the boxing world sat in anticipation, to see whether or not Floyd's reign would finally crumble.
Well, I think Floyd's seen a lot of different things in his fight game, but I don't think that he expects Canelo to be as good as he's going to be.
Canelo has to go out there and fight hard and dictate the pace right from the start.
See the psychological stuff going on there, you guys? Canelo is sending a signal.
He's very mature at age 23. I think they probably talked about that. Whatever Floyd tries to do, or whatever Floyd's people may try to do, don't let him get in your head. Don't let him get him up in your face. Just be yourself. That was a great weigh-in.
Here's Canelo doesn't want to hold the belt. I would want to hold it. That's pure gold the WBC made for it, just for this special fight.
If he wins the fight, he can hold it all night long tomorrow night. That's what he's worried about.
You can tell Floyd knew. Well, you can't. You don't know if you're really gonna win or not, but him doing that, like, damn, here, touch the belt, here, touch the belt. Nah, it's.
Hand him the belt. What went on there?
But you know how these young kids are. Tomorrow I go out there, I got to tame the kid. 44-0, Saturday 45-0. And I respect the country of Mexico. But one thing that I always know about the sport of boxing, my fans can't fight for me, and his fans can't fight for him.
Please welcome one of the exciting young stars of boxing today.
Anytime, any place.
Canelo, he's banking on his youth. And me, myself, I have a lot of experience.
Really needing no introduction the world over.
Good luck to both of you. Touch them up,
Whatever you do good, the Twilight version of Floyd would know how to take it away from you. And so, when Canelo brought his firepower and aggression early doors, Mayweather was already 2 steps ahead.
I'm trying to tell you, Floyd already knew, but like people act like Floyd is one of the best. He's not the best, but well, I can't really say because I haven't really watched Muhammad Ali, but people say Muhammad Ali's first, and I respect that. But I wasn't able to watch Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson. I was able to watch a little bit of Floyd, like the late 2000s, like 2007 up there. I was a little bit old enough, but like Canelo, I would watch Canelo's up there too. Feel like that, but Floyd has always been like that though. Like people underestimate Floyd. Like his IQ, his defense is like really up there for real.
Alvarez was never allowed into firing range, especially since Floyd didn't commit to many power shots early on. This forced Canelo to try and create his own openings with his trademark flurries, but there was simply no way through.
Tuve la paciencia para poder saber cómo entrar, cómo irlo minando y tener esa paciencia para que llegue el momento de conectar mis golpes.
Instead, as the youngster became more and more frustrated, his composure dropped, his work got sloppier, and Floyd began to find home again and again and again.
Everybody tries to rip Mayweather's head off, and once they don't, then they're tired. That's when Mayweather comes.
I'm a world wonder.
Canelo, for whatever reason, decided to fight his fight.
One of my favorite quotes of the fight was Floyd being described as a man who's everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
So far, it's been boxing lesson time for the young up-and-comer.
Pot-shotting and dog-walking his opponent with his hands down, Money May reduced the sport's hottest prospect to a relative novice and didn't lose a step.
He was banking on his youth, but I still think since I haven't took no abuse in the sport, my legs are still young. I still had spring, I still had bounce in the later rounds.
A truly masterful performance, and one that would age like a fine wine. I'm still not sure what C.J. Ross was watching to have it scored a draw, but there was no shame in losing to this or any other version of Mayweather. And the way Canelo took the loss spoke volumes.
How about that?
The manner and mindset that you'd expect from a future Hall of Famer.
The kid went to school tonight. He'll be back. It's not the last of Canelo Alvarez at 23.
Your dad kept saying, Floyd, relax. Floyd, relax. Was there something that was concerning you about his power?
Fight a little bit more relaxed. Sometimes you're getting carried away with a few things. No, not at all. He's a strong competitor. He's a strong champion. It's nothing I never felt before. And Canelo is a champion. He's a true champion at heart. And a true champion like Canelo, he can take a loss and bounce back.
And as Floyd gave credit in the aftermath, his words, coming from the mouth of one of the greatest to ever do it, might just have sparked an all-important fire in the belly of the future face of boxing.
But I think what he didn't realise is, Floyd Mayweather, is that he made Canelo a better fighter. It's all about how you come back and how your mindset.
Yeah, I told you, bro. After that loss, bro, Canelo became, bro, until Floyd did make Canelo Alvarez a better fighter. Not like helping him, but like in the loss way. When Canelo took that loss, remember, because some people don't know how to take a loss. That's what I said in the last video with Ricky Hatton. People don't really know how to take it. Ricky Hatton didn't know how to take a loss. Became depressed. If you know how to take a loss, you will bounce back and you'll be even stronger. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
You have to be focused, you have to be ready, you have to be hungry again.
Ahorita si fuera en este momento, imagínate, ahí le desbarato los hombros primero. Sería una pelea completamente diferente.
Floyd made a record $41.5 million that night, and to compare, that was more than every single fighter in the UFC who fought in 2013. And with it, his brand and earning power grew exponentially.
Here is the pound-for-pound great and the pay-per-view king, boxing's future Hall of Famer, Floyd.
In boxing, the passing of the torch usually comes as one veteran fighter is forced to give way to the latest rising lion.
Sometimes a fighter, when they lose their own, right, it breaks them. I think we saw that with Prince Nassim Hamed.
Can there be any doubt?
There's one that sort of springs to mind as a fighter that as soon as he lost his own, he lost his power. For Canelo, although he suffered defeat, it seemed to make him.
But this snapshot in history proves that even falling short on the biggest stage doesn't define a fighter's career.
The way we see Canelo assert himself now, the modern version of Canelo is a predator.
Hard right hand buckled on the rope.
From here, Canelo went on a tear. A decade of middleweight and super middleweight dominance, beating some of the most prolific names in the sport.
What bravery from Alvarez. All around here, people are standing up right around this huge arena here in Las Vegas, appreciating every moment.
And whilst it still hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows, he stands as the personification of fighting spirit and daring to be great.
Viva Mexico, cabrones!
Now entering the stage of his career that Floyd was at a decade ago, we're reminded that when Canelo...
You think, well, Canelo, for somebody young,
does hang them up, he'll leave a void which can't be filled. A style which can't be emulated.
Canelo!
And a legacy that can't be discredited.
Amen. That was a good fight, though. I said a good fight. A good video, though. Hey, but for real, though, Canelo did become way better after that, after he lost to Floyd after that. Because that's kind of like the same thing what Tank's doing. He got he kind of not really copy Floyd, not really. Because when you see Tank fight, he waits. He waits to see what you're going to do, to see what type of boxer you are. And then, once you get to like the 6th round, that's when it's like he gonna start going to work. Anyways, man, hope y'all fuck with that video, man. That was a good video to me. See y'all later, man.